Hello, pilots, and welcome back to Flight Academy Season 3, brought to you by Out of Arc Gaming. As always, my name is Phil, and today we have Game 3 of Group 1. As always, the format rules are in the description below, but joining me for this, we have...
Hello, folks, it's Ben.
Hello, Ben, welcome back. We've got two pilots on the board that you're probably quite familiar with at this point, as this is the group that you are actually flying in.
Yes.
So it's going to be interesting. Pick up some tips, and you obviously know how these ships fly. I mean, you actually loaned Andy his ship, so you normally fly the other part of it, but let's have a quick run through the list. So, in a complete change of events, do you want to go through my list?
Yeah, why not? So, Mr. Phil is flying one of my favourite pilots, Quickjaw, in the TISF. Bringing along Fanatical, Pattern Analyzer, Proton Rockets, Special Forces Gunner, Fire Control System, and Shield Upgrade. Love those upgrades. And it's amazing how much you can fit onto that ship.
Yeah, you'd think that you wouldn't be able to get that much on it, but in the 2.0 rules, Quickdraw, but none of the TISFs were actually that expensive. I think the first order 2.0 points were fairly good, and you could get a lot on them. But as this is a classic sequel trilogy matchup, we have the dreaded Resistance on the other side in the form of Pamuk Nero Good in the Resistance Transport with automated target priority, jamming beam, ion cannon, proton torpedoes, Corsella, Rose Tycho, R4 Astromech, and the shield upgrade.
So many stuff.
Yeah. I
what
mean,
a classic match. Resistance against
First Order. Perfect. Obviously, having the Resistance Transport in there is an interesting ship. Not one you would normally associate with a 1v1 tournament. But Pamuk's ability is what I think makes it, allowing it to do a red maneuver even whilst up to 2 stress, if I remember rightly.
Yes, yeah. So you can perform red maneuvers even while you're stressed, up to 2 stress.
Yeah. And
then Corsella just clears it all.
And you add R4 Astromech to give you more blues.
Yeah, I mean, it's great combo.
Fantastic combo. It kind of makes me want to actually try the Resistance Transport out at some point, because I have it. It's still in a case somewhere. I've never actually used it. So it could be worth giving that a shot at some point.
So it's got some interesting synergy there. Rose Tycho with proton torpedoes. Great combo. Yeah.
Get shot, spend your result for a target lock, and then take the shot. It's very powerful.
With potentially a calculator as well, so it's automatic target priority. Which, I mean, a 1v1, you got to shoot the closest ship anyway.
Yeah. So it kind of makes sense.
Yeah. But the ability to... So Andy could potentially just keep his ship in one place. He's got the ability to just stay in a spot and reverse, which can catch a lot of people out.
Yeah, he can reverse. Then he can go like bank forward, and then just keep going back and forward, almost like he's like a lagging program, like a lagging character in a video game. But it could be quite effective. But that is 2 damage going through, spending that blank to get the target lock on quick draw, proton torpedoes away. This could be painful. Spend the time. Oh,
see, 2 hits and a crit. Really doesn't want to lose all his shields.
No, and that is 3 shields down from that proton torpedo. Really good, but it does trigger quick draw's ability, so quick draw is going to get another shot back, unmodded though, which is a bit of a shame. And not only that, it's gonna give Andy another target lock. Oh, just the one. That's not great.
Yeah.
But it goes through, gives Andy the target lock. I think I would have preferred to keep some more shields back. But interesting position now to be in. And there's that reverse maneuver, which I'm not going to lie, completely forgot about. Completely forgot that it had that maneuver.
Set up for another proton.
Yep. Because I did that.
Oh.
Because I assumed it was going to have to go forward. And I was hoping to get in behind. And yeah, miscued that quite drastically. And I don't even think that I've managed to get myself at range 1 to avoid proton torpedo. But then he's got the ion cannon.
Yeah. And you do get the extra dice with the ion cannon.
Yeah, there's a very nasty setup that with a target lock. I'm not gonna lie, as soon as I saw that reverse maneuver, I was kicking myself. I was just like, yeah, I made a boo-boo here, guys. I'm sorry. This has not gone quite to plan. Just debating what... So I do a barrel, also got to do it, which is going the other way. Good. I don't know why I'd even attempt a barrel roll in front of a rock. That would be absolutely ridiculous. I think just trying to clear my angles there to get the best option to turn around. But yeah, eventually adding a stress token to that. But let's see what kind of damage Andy can put into me. I think that's... No, I think that's the ion cannon. I think it's a range 1 ion cannon. Yeah, so final shield.
So
and
ability is gone.
Yeah. And that's all the points I spent for quick draw wasted. But the crazy thing is, Andy can now just stop. He can just stay there if he wanted. Or he can back up even further if he's going to be crazy. Nope.
Oh, he's actually going forward. Maybe just trying to stay in the ion cannon range 1. Just keep doing it. Keep chucking forward this.
Yeah, I wouldn't blame Andy, to be honest. That's a solid choice. If you can stop quick draw from getting away from you. I mean, doesn't have the target lock anymore, so yeah, ion cannon is going to be a good option. Could spend a result off the ion cannon, so range 1. Yeah, spending the focus, getting the target lock, using the target lock. 3 hits. All of the evades that I can get. So 1 damage, no ion. I am free to try something. I think what's so interesting about the resistance transport is it's not something you expect to come up against, and it can hold its position so well that it makes it tricky to get back at it.
Yeah. They've got really good abilities. The resistance. I mean, majority of the resistance ships have all got great abilities.
Yeah, they are solid for their abilities, and that is something that does make them really quite powerful.
I like Covanel. That's really good. So the resistance transport that can roll an extra dice if it does a red maneuver for both attack and defense.
Wow.
Which can suddenly make a resistance transport really punchy and quite defensive.
Yeah, absolutely. I wish I was being a bit more punchy at the moment, but Fanatical turning it to 2 hits there. That looks like a focus for Andy. So is he going to be like, okay, I'll get a target lock? Yes, he is. So half points across the board, but I can imagine that means we're going to see something pretty nasty coming up. Yep, there's the charge flip, proton torpedoes.
Oh dear. Oh, you got to focus.
Oh,
That's painful.
Night quick draw. Night quick draw. 2 hits, 2, and a blank out. Oh,
savage. Well played from Andy.
Never underestimate the sofa, is all I say. It doesn't just steal your keys, it kills your ships as well. Well played to Andy. Really, really utilising one of those lesser seen ships to good effect and just throwing that reverse in there and messing with people's heads. It was a tough match, but very well played by Andy, especially for his first time at Flight Academy. But let's have a quick look. 3 games in now. Let's get that table up and see exactly how things are looking. So, sitting at the top of the table now, we have Andy with 2 wins and a kill, giving him 7 points. Myself in second with 1 win, 1 kill on 4. Yourself and Wes still to get off the mark, but plenty of games to come, and I can imagine we're going to see some interesting shenanigans. But thank you very much for joining me for that one, Ben. I hope you enjoyed that.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
And guys, we have plenty more action still to come. So don't forget, like this video, subscribe to the channel. It really helps us out, lets us know you enjoy what we're doing, and allows us to make more videos. But we will see you next time.